In today's video, we will be looking into a childhood vintage collection. Now I say vintage, what does vintage actually mean? Basically old Pokemon cards, that's right, we're talking cards from the base set, from the WotC era, if you like. And I believe in front of me we have mainly like the base set, Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, maybe some Neo cards. And they are all in this original binder here, that's right. This has been, I say unopened, left as it is for probably the best part of 20 years. And for those that you were around at the time when Pokemon first came out, you probably noticed this binder. It's one of those. And yes, this is my collection and it was found in my parents' loft. I have no idea what condition are. I don't actually know what cards are inside of it, but I'm looking forward to opening it up. Before we open up, however, I actually found another pile of vintage cards. That's right. So we're going to look at that first. Then we're going to look at the binder. Who knows what we're going to find? Let's get straight into it. That's right. In front of me, we have a pile of vintage cards. These are all vintage cards. They are from my collection that I found God knows when, in the last few months when I went to visit my parents over Christmas. I found all of this. So we're literally just going to go through it because I don't know 100% what's in it, what order it's in. Don't know what condition it is, but let's get straight into it, shall we? Okay, so we've got a Dragonite from Fossil. Again, condition on these. As you can see, like, none of these are 10. Probably not even 9s. I'd say maximum 8 on any of them. And when I say maximum, I genuinely max. We have the Raikou for non-holo from Neo something? Neo Destiny? Neo Revelation? You know when you're like, you should have actually like done this research map. But hey, anyway, I'd rather go straight into the cards. The Oh, now that's a nice card. Look at that. Don't know why, you just don't see them the same sort of design like this anymore. We've got a Celebi. Oof. Psychic Leaf ability. Again, so like, condition on that. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Obviously, on closer, it's not that great. But you never know. That could get an 8. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to grade all of these, but maybe. And obviously, one of the bigger cards from the vintage era, as such, is the Dark Charizard here. And again, it's not first edition. It is the first print of Team Rocket, I believe. And a lot of these are from the first several years of Pokemon, as I mentioned in the intro. But definitely one that everyone keeps an eye on. We have a Fortress. Again, sort of the metal background on this doesn't quite exist anymore when they do the metal cards, or not that I've seen. I quite like this, quite unique, I think, from the WotC era. We have a first edition Fossil Hitmonlee. Now, when Pokemon first came out, not many people around me played it. It was more for a collection point of view and for the sake of, you watched the cartoon, anime. Watched the cartoon and it was your favourite Pokemon. So I played a fighting psychic deck because I didn't truly understand it. And it was Hitmonlee and Gengar, essentially. Who would have thought me, Gengar, right? And it was all about picking off the bench because, well, energy, there wasn't a lot of energy. There wasn't many ways of getting lots of energy on your Pokemon like there is these days. So as soon as you get damage to stick, the better, because there's lots of healing cards, however. So it's a really weird way of playing and format. What have we got next? We've got a Mr. Mime. Now I know there's some content creators, not naming any names, Pokerev, that do not like Mr. Mime. So this is from the Jungle set. And as you can see, it's got the cool hollow, the Cosmo Hollow style here, which I do love. We've got Gyarados. That's like one of the original sort of like, everyone knows what Gyarados is. Condition of it's not that great. There's a few nicks at the top here, but it's got some lovely swirl. Oh, has it got swirl on it? I love the little star bit that sticks out here. What's next? Sorry, that felt a bit thick as I was putting it down. We've got a Nidoqueen foil, and again you can see lovely little foil texture from the Jungle. Nice card if you ask me, a bit underrated. And then we go into a Moltres non-holo. That's right, so this is a non-holo one from Fossil. Sorry, I'm seeing these cards for the first time in like 20 years, so trying to figure out what's what and what sets is in. Oh, a foil. I keep saying foil, I just realised that. Foil, holo. Let me know down in the comments down below what you prefer, holo or foil, when you refer to Pokemon cards. So an Alakazam. So this is from, like I said, one of the original base sets, 1995, 96, 98. Now I can't remember. I don't think I've got any shadows. I think they're all just from the, what was it, Unlimited is the word we're looking for. After Alakazam, oh, a Blastoise, one of the original 3. Not bad condition, bearing in mind it's 20 years old and I have no idea how it's been stored, to be fair. Not bad condition at all. However, there's quite a few scratches, as you can see on here. So not the best in that sense, but a nice card nonetheless. Azumarill. Again, it's got some scratches on the foil hollow bit here. I don't know how it's happened. See a massive line going up there. Actually, is that a print one? I don't know. Oh, what's this? I'm trying to remember what this set is. It must be a Neo set, surely. Neo something? Duh. If it's a Neo set, it's Neo something, right? Here we go. Oh, a Dark Arbok. I actually really loved this card as a little kid. I think my brother in particular loved this card. It's definitely my one though. He had his own. Don't know where his collection is. God knows. I think he had his in a separate bit in the loft that I didn't go to. Ooh, a Hypno Foil, yes. Sorry, looking at it like in front of me, it's hard to tell the light, but on camera, it actually picks up really well. So I'm kind of glad because it means you guys can see it. What we've got next, we've got an Electrode. So again, you can see some scratches, but you can also see if I do it like that in the light, look at that, the way it comes out. Now I know on camera this looks like good condition. Unfortunately, it is not the best. I mean, I say that, it's actually not bad for a card that's 20 years old that has been stored, as most kids did, and that's not correctly. Here we go, Chansey, and there is a ridiculous amount of scratches on here. This would definitely be a 4 or 5. Machamp First Edition. Now, for those of you who don't know, there was a deck that came out. I can't remember the name of it, and it was like one of those starter decks that kind of exist now. And this card was the foil from it. So I know people going around now, oh, it's you know, this in a 10, PSA 10, for example, it's worth lots of money. To me, it's one of the most common cards that ever existed back when the cards first came out. But hey, times change. The condition of this, however, is shocking. It's got those little dots on the side here. Ooh, Kabutops. I completely forgot this card even existed. Again, the hollow foil pattern here, it's got some scratches on. Like, these scratch so easily, which is why if you open up old cards now, then you've got to make sure you keep an eye on them. Ooh, we get to one of the poster children of the original set as such, and that is Mewtwo. Everyone knows Mewtwo, like even nowadays, right? And yet it was such a big chase card for so many people, but not difficult to get hold of. Cypher. And looking at this, actually the hollow pattern on it doesn't look too bad, and I love the little stars that come with it, and it's part of the jungle set. It's got lots of whitening down the sides, unfortunately not the best condition. Ooh, Lapras. Nowadays, most people, when they open it, are so disappointed with Lapras when it comes to the fossil set, because you'd rather get the Gengar in it, or a Zapdos, or a Moltres, or Articuno. But I actually like Lapras, and unfortunately, due to print lines on it, it's actually really hard to grade, in my opinion. Similar to, say, the Chansey in terms of the way the pattern on it is. What's next? Ooh, a Magneton. So again, the camera makes it look in better condition than it actually is. There's definitely marks all over it. Porygon 2. I didn't even know this card. I mean, I knew Porygon 2 was a thing, but I didn't even know that this card in particular existed. That's actually not bad conditioning. Yet again, not a 10. Not a 10, I understand that. But not too bad. Ninetales. Ooh, one of my favourite Pokemon. As you can see, it's in my logo. Now again, shocking condition. Yeah, shocking condition, unfortunately, but the way it's got the flames, like hollow pattern up here, is really, really nice. Poliwrath. Again, it's one of those, especially nowadays when you open it, you go, a bit disappointing, not exactly what you wanted. But I like it, and in the light, you can see it all here. It's pretty sweet. Lots of edging, like whiteness and foil bit on here, unfortunately, so that's terribly graded. It's just a muck foil hollow, yes. As you can see here, like some of the cards gone through to the hollow foil at the back of it. Ooh, Raichu. To me, this is still a big card if you can get it in a PSA 10 or open it up fresh and get it graded. Unfortunately, this one will not get graded very well because it's got loads of scratches in this. What's next? Ooh, Dark Weezing. I wanted to say this was really good in the game. I don't know why, and it doesn't mean anything, but Dark Weezing. And I love the way that the actual dark hollow bit behind it is really dark, like a natural vacuum. It's pretty sweet. Oh, let's not get it. Oh, a Venusaur. Okay, so we've got Venusaur and Blastoise. As you can see, the amount of scratches on this and like dirt dots on it is shocking. I don't even... Is that hairs? No, that's the foil bit come through. Shocking condition, shocking condition. Here we go. So this is base set 2, and this is a non-hollow Nidoking. Not a bad looking card. Dragonair. Now, this was a disappointment. So in most sets, the rare would be the final evolution or the big Pokemon. So Dragonair being a rare was a bit weird, and looking back on it, reason being is because it wasn't a legendary Pokemon mythical, but the way the anime was and that kind of made Dragonair to be as mythical as Dragonite. I'm still not sure on that, but, you know, hey ho. Pidgeot. Again, to me, one of the poster children of, like, Ash's Pokemon. Spoiler. Another one that's let go. But again, a very nice card. Unfortunately, lots of scratches on this one. Vileplume. Kind of looks out of place, I'm not going to lie. Look at that. Like the CGI on the card. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of looks out of place. Unfortunately, lots of scratches on this one. Non-holo Beedrill. Again, nice, and actually quite a nice card in holo. I don't know if we've got one. Hindra, non-holo again. Nice looking card. What have we got next? Electabuzz. Oh, the condition on that is shocking. Shocking, get it? That's electric type. Oh, and we've got another Electabuzz, which is actually a lot better condition. And into a Jolteon. So, clearly, lightning Pokemon was a thing, right? Lots of lightning Pokemon. Not bad condition for what it is. Boom. Okay, so we got a first edition non-holo Haunter next. Actually doesn't look too bad condition on it. Not too many scratches, I think. Okay, the back of it isn't great, but actually not a bad little card, that one. This is another Fortress, which I think is exactly the same as the one earlier. Pidgeotto, it's similar to a Dragonair, actually, was a rare, even though it's just a stage 1 and not necessarily a big mythical or one of the most popular Pokemon. Hitmonlee, so we saw the first edition earlier. This is the non-edition. This is just a normal Hitmonlee. Again, Hypno, non-foil into that one. Again, Cypher, non-holo, foil. Oh, Politoed. We've not seen this one. I'm trying to think, because like the Neo sets was like that Johto stuff. Yeah, I'm now getting confused, but we'll go with Johto. Oh, Dark Magneton. I've not seen this card in a long time. Don't even remember it. I actually really like the artwork on the Dark Magneton there. It's pretty sweet if you ask me. Sizzle, again, you see the way like the metal and sort of that scratching on the metal. You don't quite see that anymore, but I love that style of the metal cards. Non-holo Raichu. Not quite as good as the holo Raichu. Just without that shine behind it, it looks a bit flat. Smiggle. Oh, it was a rare. I was actually about to say I don't know why I've got this card here, but it is a rare. Sketch. A defending Pokemon attacked last turn and Smiggle was in play during that attack. Smiggle copies that attack except for its energy cost and anything else required in order to use that attack. Wow, that's wordy. So, okay, yeah. I mean, I guess that's an okay ability. 50 HP seems so little, but obviously back in the day, like I said, 50 HP, not that bad. Sabrina's Venomoth. Come on, Sabrina. This is one of the gym sets, wasn't it? I can't remember what set it is. But there we go. So I'm assuming with this, we're now on to some trainer cards. So Clefairy, which is a rare. Okay, 10 HP, not bad, not bad. Computer Search. Another Computer Search. Into, an Imposter Professor Oak. Your opponent shuffles his hand into his deck, then draw 7 cards. That definitely actually had use, and I can't remember the reason behind it. We've got 2 Imposter Professor Oaks. Item Finder. Very good card if I remember correctly. It's such a simple artwork, but you know exactly what it was. Pokemon Breeder. Put a stage 2 evolution card from your hand on the matching basic Pokemon. So kind of like a rare candy, basically. Yeah, basically. Modern day rare... yeah, it's what the modern day rare candy would be. Oh no, what's this one? So if I remember correctly, this card is banned and it's something milk and I can't remember what it's called. Hopefully it's on the screen in front of you. And even then I can't even guarantee that is it. But let me know in the comments down below what you think this one is. What's it called? I can't remember, but it's definitely banned. It's definitely banned. So let's move on. Super Energy Removal. And last one we have is the Pokemon Trader. Now I know you were waiting for it. You were waiting for the binder. I have no idea if it's going to be better, going to be worse. Who knows? But let's get straight into opening the binder because I'm excited to actually see what's in it. And now we get to the best part of it all, which is the binder. Now this is genuinely... It probably has a lot of cards that may have been worth value if they were kept in perfect condition, similar to the other ones. But I put in this kind of binder that if I was to... one bit of advice to anyone collecting is not to put cards in the binder, probably how these are. The condition of some of these will hurt the eyes. Now I don't know what is in it, but if I remember what I was like as a kid and how I put them in this folder, it's going to be interesting. So, as we open it up, and he smacks the camera. So as you can see, it's actually got what's in the set. So, just a few bits of paper. Okay, I genuinely forgot this was in here. So, this is what you could get. Now, I don't know if it's in set order. Oh, it is. There's some missing. So, this goes from number 10. So, there's one page missing, and clearly it has 1 to 9 on it. But I can't remember where that is. So, these are some of the cards you can get. Obviously, the Dark Charizard, we've seen one already, but we want to see more. Dark Charmeleon, I forgot about that card. Is there a Dark Charmander as well? Or was it just a normal Charmander? January. Okay, well, there we go. It's just a normal Charmander. So I have no idea what ones we have. I believe up here, if we do have this might be the band Grimer. It depends where the eyes are, doesn't it? It depends where the eyes look up, and then it counts as the band one. So yeah, so this is at the front of it, and as it goes through, this is how we do the concert. And ooh, look at that. So let's go through this. We have Dark Arbok, a Yanma, Dark Golbat. Okay, so being the kid that I was, I have put other stuff behind. So we also have a Pinsir. There's something else behind it. Dark Golbat and a Dark Machamp First Edition. Okay, like I said, this is not how you have the binder normally. Zapdos Foil, Hollow, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to go with it these days. Another Mewtwo. That's got something behind it. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a second. A Houndour here, which is really nice. I mean, condition is shocking, and it's got a Pidgeot behind it. What was I thinking when I did this, guys? Oh, okay, that is... Wow. You didn't see that, guys. You did not see how bad that was. We have another Fortress. First edition Machamp. Like I said, guys, this was such a common card to get. But this is in... Well, it's better condition than my other one. But it's not great, guys. It is not great. And then we have an Electro. Is there anything behind... I'm now going to have to check it, all of them. So don't know what's behind any of it. So, before we go into that page. Wow, okay, so this side's got some nice cards. So, let's actually have this. So my setup is not great for this. I do apologise for any of the glare and shadow. So we've got a Yanma non-hollow there. Nope, we've seen what's behind that. A Dark Weezing and a Houndoom, which again is terrible condition. You can see the crease in that. Wow. And then, is there something behind this one? Wait, there's another Pinsir behind it. What? So Houndour and Houndoom, clearly something happened to them. I don't know what. We do have here actually a not bad condition Suicune and Raikou. So the Suicune is hollow, and we have that lovely swirl above the head there. I think you can see it in the camera. Look at that. That is really, really nice. Doesn't look too bad, all things considered, in this binder. Not too bad, but it has something behind it. What does it have? Oh, it has a Wigglytuff. Wow, it looks a bit faded if you ask me. I'm just gonna put that back in there. And then we have one of the hollow unknowns, so Unknown A. Not all of them are hollow, I believe. And some are rarer than others, but again, can't remember what. And then at the bottom here we have a Vileplume, Snorlax and Victreebel, all in non-hollow. Moving on to this side. So again, we have a Ditto, which in hollow actually looks really cool with the Ditto here. Dark Charizard. Just zoom in a little bit on the Dark Charizard there. Might actually be better condition than the other one, and I've just realised there's so many cards behind it. So many cards. Nidoqueen. Just trying to think. Okay. We'll wait till we get to the other side on that one. God knows. I honestly have no idea what I was thinking. We get the Mew promo, and I want to say that's from the film? Take that out. Oh, it feels old. Again, condition isn't the best. Like, these are 8s at best, and when I say 8s at best, I'm talking if I get lucky. Gyarados, hollow. What's behind this? Dark Dragonair, because why not when I was a kid? Putting cards behind it. Another Smeargle, but we know what that does now, so I won't worry about that too much. We have a Beedrill from the Neo set, okay, and an Umbreon, the one like the original Umbreon. So I'm just gonna get. Oh, okay. So we have two Dark Kadabras behind it. Actually, it's not bad condition. Yeah, do you know what? So for anyone that don't know, I am doing a binder giveaway for 2024, and I'm going to add the Dark Kadabra to it. I'm going to put that to one side. So if you haven't seen that, then go and check out the video here, somewhere around the screen, and the link for it will be in the description below. And then we have another Houndoom. Yeah, 2 Houndooms and a Houndour. Is there stuff behind? There is something behind it. There's a Dark Wartortle. Okay. Turn the page, and what have we got here? Okay. We have a non-hollow. We have a non-hollow Articuno. My setup is clearly not great for this. A non-hollow Articuno. Do we have anything behind it? We do not. We have a non-hollow Lapras, which does have stuff behind it. We've got a Dark Vaporeon into another Dark Vaporeon, and that was it. So we've got all the Dark Vaporeons because they're water type, I guess. We get another Pokemon breeder and a Dark Muck. Don't know why I put the Pokemon breeder in front, but clearly it's better than Dark Muck. We then have, what do we have here? So we've got the Coffin, Psyduck, and we've got the Charmander. Okay, so we do have a Charmander. And actually, a Charmander doesn't look in too bad condition, all things considered. But behind Coffin and Psyduck, we have a lot of cards. Okay, so there's more Coffins behind the Coffin. And there's more Psyducks behind the Psyduck. Don't know what's happened at the bottom of that, just a random bit of paper. And then at the bottom here, so we do have a Grimer, Squirtle, and an Ekans. And I don't know. Okay, behind the Ekans, we have a lot. So let's just take that out for a second. So right here, we have like 5 or 6 Ekans. Do I know why we've got so many? No. Why have I just put... Now you might be wondering, why am I just putting the cards back? Well, a lot of people will be like, you should sort this out. You need to tidy this set up, put them in sleeves, everything. I kind of want to keep it as it is. It's just almost like a time capsule of just Pokemon cards. That as a kid, when you didn't care about value and that kind of thing, see, more Meowths. Potion Energy, the Boss's Way. Followed by another Boss's Way. Eevee, First Edition Zubat. And do we have anything? We do. Do we have a normal Zubat? We do have a normal Zubat behind. Diglett, it's just Diglett in that one. We've got Oddish, we've got Dark Charmeleon. In fact, we've got loads of Oddishes, I'm going to assume. Yep. And Drowsy, and I'm going to assume we've got loads of Drowsies. And another energy card. 2 energies. What is that? It's a full heal? Yep, full heal energy. So yeah, I want to keep this essentially as it is. It's a little time capsule of Pokemon at when I was a kid. This is what it looked like. Because, well, it's just too easy to not. And then so many collections just become piles of cards. Poster Oak's Revenge, though I might take that out because it's got Gengar on it. But that's another story. Goop Gas Attack, which is a hilarious name, and Dark Wartortle. Yeah, this is a lovely little way of going, this is what Pokemon cards look like when I was a kid. This is how I stored them, clearly. And yes, they are stored horrifically. There is no question about that. I can't say to you this was the correct way of doing things. I'm speeding up a little bit because of just time on the video, but let me know down below what's your favourite card from the well, not only your favourite cards from the vintage cards, but your favourite card from what you've seen. Oh, one of the first baby Pokemon, I believe, Igglypuff. Yeah, look at that. It's so cool. That's actually not okay. I was gonna say it's not bad condition. It's got stuff on the top. So okay, see that one makes sense. We've got the Omanyte into Omastar. Clearly, I knew kind of what I was doing. Cyndaquil, got Stantler, Pineco, Swinub, Mareep. I mean, there's quite a few Mareeps in there. Solar, and then clearly a page of unknowns. If I scroll up here, there we go. So these are all non-hollow here. So we've got a non-hollow A, E, F, I, M, N, O, and D. I should probably get these and like make my name out of it. So both mhpokemonrequests, but also Matt. Let me know if you'd like to see that, guys. And let me know if you also have something like this from your childhood. If you do go back all the way. Wow, there's so many cards there. Oh, okay, more unknowns. Okay, that makes sense. More unknowns. All the unknown Ks. Right, and Natus. Right, okay. Unknown B, unknown J. Sure. And then we go into some other cards. So we've got Centrit, we've got the Eevee, we've got the Kabuto, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and a Hoppip. And then we move on to the next side. Coming towards the end, I believe. Not quite the end. Spinarak, Dunsparce, Teddiursa, Metapod, Tyrogue, Sunken. Well, we've got the bottom here. We've got a Pupitar, Computer Search, and Old Rod. And, right, here we go. Last page. Does it have anything amazing? Maybe. So, we have a Sabrina Slowpoke, Sabrina's Porygon, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Oh, and a fossil egg behind that. So, yeah, not bad condition on that again. We are not talking 10. I say not bad condition. And like I said, these aren't being graded at all. Koga's Coffin, Misty's Magikarp, Water Energy, fire behind in front of a ruin wall because I don't like a ruin wall, clearly. And at the bottom, we have Giovanni's Meowth, Giovanni's Machop, and Brock's Graveler. So apologies for it being a bit scuffed on camera. It wasn't the best setup in the world, but I just wanted to go through what I had in this and a pile of cards. And I hope that you guys also have a similar collection. And I implore everyone who does have a binder like this, even if the cards aren't in perfect condition, even if you cry when you realise just how much you've scratched the cards. And you've put 10 in one pouch. And the fact you put them in the binder like this in the first place. The fact that you've got a binder like that says a lot. And the fact that you can keep that and show people in the future, I think means more than taking it out and putting it into sleeves and getting it graded. This means a lot more to me. I am not taking the cards out of this, keeping them as they are. Who knows what they're going to look like in another 20 years' time. They could be even worse. They might actually not be any worse. If you made it all to the end, thank you so much. I'm probably currently in Liverpool as this is going on. That being said, I will see you on the next video. Take care, guys.